Having issues making a custom thumbnail with YouTube? Well, in this video I will show you step by step on how I create my thumbnails for YouTube using Photoshop, so stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Creator's Tutorial, and in this video I will teach you how to make a custom thumbnail on YouTube in 2017. Custom thumbnails that are attractive are very important to grow your YouTube channel, and today I'll walk you through on how to create an attractive and clickable thumbnail for YouTube videos. And before we get started, consider subscribing if you're new here, as we make videos on YouTube growth for fast YouTube success and tutorials just like this one to help you improve your content so people subscribe to you. And before we get started, can we hit 11 likes in this video? If you could, that would be awesome. With that being said, let's get right into this video. So now go ahead and open up Photoshop, and once you're on Photoshop, click on File and New, and make your width 1920 and height 180 and resolution 28.346 pixels by centimeters, and color mode should be RGB color with 8-bit, and your color background should be transparent. Once you have these settings on, go on and click OK. Now you will make an image like this. Now the first thing I do to create my thumbnails are choose a background. All I do to choose a background is go on to Google, and once I'm in Google Images, I just search for the image I want. So I just want a simple background. Now once you have searched simple background, just look through the images and find the image that you like. So I'm just gonna find the image that I like, and I really like this one, so I'm just gonna select this one, and then I'm just gonna right click on it and then just click on copy. Now once you have done that, go on to Photoshop, paste that image by pressing on Ctrl V, and once you have pressed Ctrl V, you'll paste that image. Now all you have to do is enlarge it. Now you will lose quality while you enlarge it, but it's just a background, so I just don't care. But if you do care, just try to find an image that is within your resolution. So I'm just gonna drag it all the way so it's all over the screen, and I'm just gonna click on this tick icon right here. And as you can see, the quality is very poor, but it doesn't matter because it is just a background, so I just don't care if the quality is low on the background. So I'm going to name this file background. So I'm going to click on File, Place, because I want to place an image here. And I want to click on this bar. So this bar, I always keep a bar in my thumbnails because it makes my thumbnails unique from other thumbnails. I suggest you to make your own branding like mine. Like I make a bar in every single of my thumbnails nowadays. I like to keep a bar. So I'm just going to double tap on this bar right here. And then I'm going to click on Color Overlay. And once you've clicked on color overlay, you want to click on the color you want. I'm going to choose on this orange one, and I'm going to drag it all the way up so it's the most brightest orange. I'm just going to click on OK. Now as you can see, we have done our background and we have done our custom branding. Now all we need is text. So to add text, you want to click on the text tool, and then you want to select your font. For me, it's American Captain, and then you want to select the size of your text. I want to select 400. So all you have to do is choose the right keywords you want to put into your thumbnail. Now for me, it's a video about making custom thumbnails using Photoshop. So I'm going to be choosing make, and I'm just going to drag it to the correct position, and I'm going to put custom. I'm just going to click on the tick and then drag it to the correct position again, thumbnail, and then I'm going to drag it here in the center, and then Photoshop, and then I'm going to press on the tick, and I'm going to drag it again right here. My thumbnail looks pretty okay right now, so now we need to do some more tweaking to it. Let's add gradients, drop shadows, and stroke to this image. So just double tap on this text layer, and this pop box called the layer style should pop up. Now you want to put a stroke, so I'm just going to select on stroke. I want to put a stroke of the size 3 and the color black and the opacity to 100. Now let's go to drop shadow. I don't really do much with strokes because I don't care, because I'm going to be putting a huge drop shadow anyways. So let's go to opacity, and I'm going to put an opacity of 100. I'm going to put a distance of 0, and I'm going to put a spread of 44 and a size of 44. And that looks pretty good. It makes the text stand out. And now I want to go into the gradient overlay section, and then I want to tick that, and then I want to select my gradient. So I'm just going to select this gradient, and instead of the opacity being 100, I'm going to put it to 10. And now as you can see, that text stands out and it looks much better than this text. So you know, it's always good to add a layer style to your text. I'm just going to copy layer style and do it for every single of my text, and this is much easier to do than doing it one by one. So just copy layer style and just paste it on every single of the text layers. Now we have done the text, we have done the background, and we have done the bar, which is the custom branding. Now it's time to make some text a little bit different. So make custom thumbnails is basically a topic, and using Photoshop is another topic. So I'm gonna make the gradient for using Photoshop different than I make it for make custom thumbnails. So I'm just gonna double tap on the layer called Photoshop. This box will pop up, and I'm gonna go into gradient overlay. I always like to make some text stand out than others and make it different because it means something else, because I'm not making custom thumbnails using a free method right now. I'm making custom thumbnails using Photoshop. So I want Photoshop to really stand out so people know what the video's topic is about. So I'm going to turn the opacity to 100 again. I'm going to click on gradient, and once you have done that, I'm going to change the colors. So not from black to white. Rather, Photoshop is kind of like a blue color. So I'm just going to select kind of like a blue color-ish. So I'm just going to select that, and then I'm going to select white. And then I will make it more like a purplish type of thing. So you know, it looks kind of good when it just like blends together. So maybe something like that looks pretty good, I think. I'm just gonna press on OK and OK, and then that looks good. So make custom thumbnails, Photoshop. So I want to add some images to this thumbnail because the thumbnail looks kind of boring without any images. So let me just go onto Google again and search some images up. So let's search up Photoshop logo. So we're using Photoshop to make the thumbnails. So we're going to use a Photoshop icon because it relates to the video. And we do have the word Photoshop in our thumbnail. So we're going to use just a logo of Photoshop. So you just want to select this and then want to copy it. Right clicking and copy image, and then you want to go to Photoshop, and then you want to paste this image. Now as you can see, this is a very large image. You want to zoom out, and then click Control T, and once you have Control T, you could resize the image to what you want. So I'm just going to resize it down, and then I'm going to click on correct, and then I'm going to lower this down right here, and I want the bar to go up so it stands out because it's the kind of like branding. So I'm going to put the Photoshop there. What I want to do is duplicate this. So I want to make another image just like this one. So I'm just going to click on the image layer. So I'm just going to click on this layer, which is the Photoshop logo layer. Then you want to press on Control J, and once you have pressed on Control J, you can see it makes another layer. And then I'm just going to put it right here. And this thumbnail looks kind of good. Now you could spend much more time on the thumbnail and make it much more better. I'm going to do more tweaks on this thumbnail before I actually use this thumbnail. Consider spending more time on this thumbnail. I'm going to end this video right here by saving this file, just by clicking on File and Save As. And then once you have clicked on Save As, it will open up this, and you could just save it wherever you want, like test, and then click on the option of PNG, and then just click on save. This is how you create a basic custom thumbnail using Photoshop for your YouTube videos. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please sure to hit that subscribe button. For more amazing and awesome tutorials just like this one, drop a like, share this video so other people can know how to make attractive thumbnails for YouTube. With that being said, guys, this is Creator's Tutorial, and I'm signing out.